Alright, what's good YouTube, man? It's Jay from the A, man. It's been a while since I posted a vid, but I figured I'd go ahead and talk about this damn game, man, because a lot of motherfuckers be talking about the way I play. You say you're a spammer, you just button mash, you just hit vanish assault, and it's like, bro, one, I know what the fuck I'm pressing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it just all seemed like a form of hate to me, man, to be honest with you. You know, because you can't get mad at me because I know how to press what buttons faster in a faster manner than what you think you can. You feel me? So, you know, that should be getting up under my skin just a little bit, you know, because it's like, bro, I'm playing this shit legit. I'm not doing no extra cheesy spamming shit like hitting wild sense in the rush supers, using instant transmission in the rush supers, using after image strike. Like, I don't be doing none of that shit, bro. I just be fighting, dog. So, you know, when I get messages like that, bro, you know, it kind of make me realize, like, folks really, it don't matter how good you get, bro. You know, it's always gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be hating on what the fuck you doing and shit. So I just wanted to go ahead and make this vid, show y'all the way I be playing, explaining why I play like this. And, but yeah, you know, like I said before in my other videos, you know what I'm saying, I don't really like editing and shit like that. So, you know, if I fuck up my words or whatever, you know, shit, it is what it is, bro. I'ma still post that shit and just gonna keep it moving like that. And also, I want to take the time out to say that I'm getting close to 100 subscribers. And, you know, I'm very appreciative of it. You know, I probably should have been making YouTube shorts and showing off my skills or whatever, showing off my gameplay. But, you know, we're here now. So, you know, I just want to give a shout out to all the people that's been supporting me, even though I don't talk much. But, you know, I'm still putting out videos for people to, you know, they feel like they fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't, hey, I'm gonna still keep posting my shit, bro. But yeah, let's get into the video though, man. I'm gonna use one of my mains. I'm trying to get to damn Z rank, Majin Vegeta. And bullshit you not, bro. It is not as easy as this shit as it seems, man, because the strings are really kind of like just straightforward. He don't have no flying kicks, you know what I'm saying, no fast hitting moves. It's all kind of like, I wouldn't say like a heavy hitter, but kind of like a medium brawler, I would say, in a sense, you know. So I just want to goddamn just show y'all, you know, my main character, explaining my playstyle. So here we go. Put him on, change the settings, put him on standby. Let's see. Still. Gauge settings. I'm gonna put his on refill so we can. You gotta keep starting over and shit. You know, I put mine up to refill too. Okay, so first thing I do, bruh, really when the match first starts, you know, I do my little camera shake like this to kind of get my fingers in the motion to get ready to fight and shit. And depending on how I feel, like, my approach is different, bro. Like, sometimes I might go straight in like this, but sometimes I might go up in the air like this, but sometimes I might boom and then go like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is never a set strategy, bro, the way I play, bro. But the main thing about me is I'm trying to get right in this space right here, where I'm just in your grill trying to fight and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of this back and back. You know what I'm saying? Throwing key blast and shit like a lame ass motherfucker. I ain't doing none of that shit. Nigga, I'm right here in your face trying to goddamn fuck some shit up. You feel me? So that's the main part, the first part of the of how I start my matches and shit. You know, it's good because Vegeta has full key to start too, as well for single battles. But yeah, but I know about all the strings. You know what I'm saying? I know 1x. I know 1x and y equals a specific attack. So you got x, y, gut punch. And then you got 1, 2x. Now that's 1, 2, 3. You got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 again. 1, 2. That's another gut punch. So you got 2 gut punches. 1, and then 1, 2, You got 2 gut punches, bro. That is fucking crazy. But yeah. And then you got your third X. You got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Now that would throw people off because they might be in perception or they might be trying to throw a key blast, and that this little range that this little key I forgot what it's called, but it's like some kind of key push or whatever type shit. So you like, I could be back here and it'll still hit them. So I could be 1, 2, 3. Let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I gotta hit him. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I gotta hit him. But the fact is, if they sidestep or if they sidestep backwards and I do that, it's still gonna catch them because it's like it got range to it or whatever. And then his fourth attack is the key I can. Now, a lot of people hate that move. A lot of people hate that move, bro. Me personally, it does get me into trouble sometimes because if somebody sidesteps it, you know what I'm saying, it activates so long that, you know, they got an opportunity to reverse their point of view to where they'll get my back, and then because I'm stuck in that animation. So, you know, it has its uses, but at the same time it has its flaws too. This is why using my Vegeta is so damn tricky, man, because you see he doesn't have no flying kicks, he doesn't have no multiple hitting moves like Gohan with the kicks, I mean Beast Gohan with the kicks, or hell even Frieza, he got goddamn the little flying kicks. So anybody that has flying kicks, it'll automatically go above my gut punch. So if I go 1 gut punch, nah, not even 1 gut punch, if I go 1, 2, if I go 1, 2 gut punch and they go 1 and they got flying kicks on their first heavy, it'll interrupt it quickly, and there ain't nothing I can do about it for real, except for like trying to sidestep it. But I mean, it's tough trying to goddamn sidestep a damn flying kick off of 1XY, you know, because that shit, you know, you just now starting the class and that shit gonna beat out a lot of moves. It got a lot of priority, you know. It's hard to block high because, you know, a lot of folks like to do the low sweep, and, you know, just hard to keep up with. But I ain't complaining about it though. That's just part of the game, part of Vegeta's character design and how he attacks and shit like that. But secondly, let's get into how I play and how I look at the game. So I treat the buttons kind of like a rock, paper, scissors type of deal. Every button has a counter to another button. So if you see somebody always holding perception, right? You sidestep that shit. You sidestep over that shit. You know, you got down, clip their legs, or hell, even if they hold a perception and you do a low sweep from right here, it'll knock them out of that shit too. So you got your sidestep or you got your low sweep to get out of the perception. And then if you see somebody, another option too is you see somebody holding perception, banish the salt right behind them. And that's what people get mad at me for, because I can see it, bro. I can see when you posing and shit, bro. So as soon as I see you pose, bro, I'm goddamn hitting this motherfucking vanishing assault, bro. Cause stop posing, bro, and start fighting and shit, bro. Be over here waiting for me to attack you and shit instead of just throwing hands with me and shit, bro. So that shit, I always find that shit lame as fuck, bro, to be honest with you. But Yeah, that's my counter to perception, to niggas who hold perception all the time and shit. Cause you keep doing that shit, bro, I'm a ping pong your ass all fucking game, bro. Keep goddamn holding perception if you want to, bro. I do this shit all fucking day, bro. So, those are kind of the three things I think to counter perception. Now with sidestepping, a lot of folks like to sidestep to throw you off. They'll do a sidestep into an attack. You know what I'm saying? They won't even hit X. They'll just hit sidestep, heavy attack, sidestep, heavy attack. So what I do to get around that, what interrupts sidestepping is goddamn key blast. So you see a motherfucker always doing sidesteps and shit, hit them with the 1, 2, you know what I'm saying, 1, 2, 3. It'll interrupt that shit. But that's not it though either. So once you interrupt they sidestep, that's when you goddamn start attacking, bro. It'll throw them off, and then all of a sudden they ain't gonna know what to do because now all my sidesteps ain't working because he's getting interrupted by the key blast. So now he's trying to figure out another way to get around that. So key blast interrupt the sidesteps for the most part. Now if you know sometimes the key blast won't connect, so you gonna have you need to at least have about half a bar where you could throw about 2 or 3 key blasts, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you hope that one of them will connect with the sidestep that they're trying to do, and then that'll interrupt that. And then how to interrupt the key blast. Really at close range, I would say how to interrupt key blasts, I guess, would be, what would it be? It really would just be blocking, really, honestly. I don't think there's anything else really you can do to avoid that. Now, if you're at long range or somebody throwing key blast, you just drag and dash through it. You know, I do that a lot too. Somebody playing back, just flying straight through that shit. So that's how you do the interrupt the key blast with you know, somebody doing side steps and stuff. But as far as trying to interrupt the key blast, it's either you're gonna drag and dash through it from a distance, just hold block, and hopefully you can withstand whatever key blast they throwing out, and then you got to be quick with it as far as knowing when to let go of block and then go back into attacking again. And then the last thing to counter people who just mashing X, you know, is sidestep, which is something I already covered. You know, somebody just mashing X, sidestep on that shit. Because now they just gonna be punching air. Alright. So that's my little basic explanation. I don't know, it probably could be clearer. You know, somebody could give me a further explanation. But like I say, I really don't be researching a lot of like YouTube videos about like how to play this game. I learned this game all from just the tutorial, from experience, playing the story mode, playing online. You know, that's how I learned all my strategies, bro. There's a couple things I learned about, like, what would be something like, what's something I'll learn from there? I guess I'd say I learned the attack strings from that shit, knowing like 1, 2 equals this, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But it ain't really too much. Nah, you know what? I did learn more about how DP works in on some YouTube videos about like how when you switch out that depending on the level of the DP character, that it's gonna take a certain amount of time for that bar to fill up for you to goddamn switch out. So if you at base form and you go to Super Saiyan 2, it's gonna go from about 20-25 seconds to where when you're in Super Saiyan 2, it's gonna go to about 30-35 seconds for you to switch out. But that was just a little, you know, just a little stuff that I picked up just from seeing shit. Mainly from Al Woohoo. He's one of the goats of YouTube on SparkingZero right now, so shout out to him. But yeah, so let's get back to the original point of me explaining my aggressive attack style. Now mainly what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna put him in. I look at this shit like fighting games, bro. Cause this shit really is a fucking fighting game, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody says. oh, it's just an anime game, it's an arena fighter. Like, no, bro, this shit has 50-50 mix-ups. You got attack strings that you can stagger. You got goddamn the movement. The movement is a factor. And one is the 3D universal movement. Even crazier than Tekken, bro. Because you can fly up and down. You can fly left and right. You can dash left and right. Like, it's too many options, bro, for you to goddamn mix up your opponent. But this is what I do when somebody is, let me reset this shit. We in the water. Alright. So, if I see somebody blocking, bro, I'm gonna hit my 1, 2, and then I'll hit it with the key blast. 1, 2, key blast. Boom, 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 boom. Throwing out key blast. You still blocking? Key blast. And then I'm gonna hit you with the side step. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Key blast. Just to keep the pressure on, bro, because eventually you gonna drop your guard, bro, because you gonna get tired of just standing there just blocking this shit, bro. You're gonna let a motherfucker just keep attacking you, you're not doing shit. So that's the type of approach I'm gonna go with, bro. But that's one of the main things I do to keep my pressure going back into my attack strings and shit. Now, another thing that makes people think that I'm just a spammer with Vanishing Assault is what I try to do, bro. I try to go XX and then dash to cancel my attack to reset and goddamn attack again. So I go boom, 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 sidestep, 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 boom, 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 key blast, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's all a mix. I just want to reset my position so I can keep attacking. And you never know what that might lead to. It's gonna probably lead to one of those clashes where y'all had a little quick time event where you gotta hit the X or the right trigger, you know what I'm saying, before the person hit their buttons. So it could be all kind of things. And then, you know, they could be trying to, it could be instances where they might throw out a damn rush super and you don't sidestep to the right and then boom, they going out the way looking like a dumbass because you're just trying to throw out rush supers and shit. So, but the thing that makes it difficult is when you're actually fighting, bro. The X and A button is so close to each other, you're gonna mistakenly hit Vanishing Assault, bro. It's just gonna happen. It's not on purpose. It's just the buttons are too close, bro. You know what I'm saying? And hitting X, and then A, like repeatedly back to back like that, bro. It's gonna be a Vanishing Assault that comes out, you know, when you're not trying to. But that's my explanation of how I'm always trying to keep my attack going forward, bro, without always charging and all that shit like that. Cause I don't give a fuck about my ki, bro. Plenty of folks tell me, oh, you need to worry about your ki more. You need to goddamn, you're so reckless, bro. You never care about how much ki you have. I be like, bro, because I don't give a damn, bro. I want to be right here at all times, not letting you get your goddamn ki up because you trying to do some bullshit. I'm not gonna let you, bro. I want our ki to be about the same, around that 2-bar range where you can't throw out no bullshit ass rush super, bro. So that be my explanation of why I always really be trying to goddamn keep the pressure on, cause niggas don't be trying to fight, bro. Bro, these niggas is all about just throwing out rush supers and letting the game do damage for them instead of just throwing hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I play the way I play, bro. Cause the way I watched Dragon Ball growing up, bro, these motherfuckers were fighting, bro. Wasn't nobody goddamn falling back, charging up shit to goddamn throw out a rush. All they finishing moves for the most part was toward the end when they really beat a nigga into the dirt, bro. And then boom, here come the big bang attack. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit a nigga like this, boom. Oh, let me go to Sparking Ball and I'll show you. So boom, 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 and then I end my shit with a big bang. Not just hoping that a big bang will just hit, but you know, folks ain't trying to, they don't throw out they'll throw out Kamehameha waves and shit like that or whatever. But it's mainly the niggas who got rush supers like Kefla, motherfucking Blue Vegeta, goddamn Ultimate Gohan. Anybody with wild sense into rush super. Master Roshi, bro. He don't have max power. Master Roshi doesn't have wild sense, but he definitely be trying to do the rush super shit, bro, to catch you off guard. Or Goku Super. He has the damn instant transmission into goddamn rush, into a rush super. I don't like playing like that, bro. Me personally, I hate that shit. Cause that's not fighting, bro. You just wishing on a prayer that you can goddamn get some free damage off because your opponent doesn't realize how to get out the way of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like that's what niggas be trying to do that shit for. But yeah, man, I feel like that's a good explanation of the way I play, man. It's just like, it's in your face, rush down attack style, aggressive attack style, because I know what every button does, bro. Like, I know my attack strings, I know my side steps. Hell, I even know when to do perception, but I don't always hold it. But I know when a motherfucker is trying to do a revenge counter, the gameplay slows down, and it's just up to your brain reactions to, oh, this shit slowing down, he trying to do a revenge counter, let me hold perception, and then he'll do the little one hand catch animation and knock him away. That's why I'm always goddamn, I'm always do, let me see, this is what I always do. I always do the dive kick. I always do the dive kick, especially off of one vanishing assault. Or, yeah, off of a vanishing assault, because eventually they gonna try to revenge counter that shit. So if I'm always going for the dive kick, eventually they gonna go for the revenge counter. It's gonna be an automatic counter. And mind you, another reason why I always do the dive kick too is because to reset the position. I know you going down here, so now I'm back right here in your shit. And I'm gonna keep it going. Now here's where the real hate comes from with the vanishing assault. I'm gonna turn him to take his guard off. Hold on. Let's see. Stand still. Now here's one of the things folks can't deal with. A lot of times I get my damage off just from goddamn closing the gap. Let's see how I do that shit. And then I vanish assault and get right back into the fight. Boom, 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 boom. Or I dash out too. No, you can just hit A to dash and get closer. But I'm mainly doing vanish assault to close the distance. See that? See I just closed the distance on that one? Close the distance, vanishing assault. I don't even let you get time to get up, bro. I don't want you to get up. I just want to keep hitting you. Now, if you want to call a nigga chaotic, crazy, whatever, I don't give a damn, bro, because this is a fucking fighting game, bro. You're fighting. It's one-on-one, you against the other person, bro. You gonna let that nigga beat your ass? I'm pretty sure you don't want nobody to beat your ass, bro. So if that's the case, nigga, I'm trying to beat your ass before you beat my ass. You feel me? So if you on the ground and you can't get up and shit, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm running up and I'm still punching your shit, nigga. You better get your ass the fuck up. Cause there's recovery options on this bitch, bro. It is fucking recovery options, bro. You fall to the ground, all you gotta do is move your damn analog controller left and right like this and he'll just get up real quick. Or if you fall to the ground, you hit up and A and he'll goddamn do the little recovery where he dragon dash up off the ground, you know, to get back into the fight, bro. But if you not holding nothing and you just sitting there on the ground, bro, nigga like me just gonna goddamn hit you until you get back up, bro. You gonna keep going with that shit. I ain't gonna give a fuck, bro. I ain't gonna give two fucks that you still on the ground, bro. At all. At all, dog. So, yeah, man, I feel like that's it. Just explaining my mentality, man. You know, like a lot of folks play this game so damn lame, dog. And I'm trying to be that breath of fresh air where it's like, this is a nigga who actually is fighting, bruh. Actually using the game's mechanic to where it actually feels like authentic Dragon Ball Z, bruh. The show, the anime, you feel me? Where it's like, you got clashes, you know, the little, where it be like the little white lines and shit where y'all both be throwing punches. That's be the type of shit that I be wanting to experience with fighting another person, you know? Not just me. I gotta fucking chase your ass and shit, chase your ass around the map and shit because you goddamn wanna charge up and wait for your skill count to get up so you can get your wild sense and shit. You know, nah, nigga. I wanna be right here. Right here, bruh. Right here. Right here in this bitch. Vanishing Assault. See how close the distance? It's not the fact that I'm using Vanishing Assault just to goddamn knock you away. It's not even about that. And if I do knock you away with the shit, guess what? I know how to do my combo stitches with that shit. For the most part. For the most part, bruh. Like, I'ma chase you down. I'ma do all that, bruh. It's gonna be, if you can't vanish it, but your ass is grass. See how I'm vanishing assaulting that? I'm just doing that just to close the distance, bruh. That's it. Just to close the distance. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like that's about as good of an explanation as there is. Now, another tidbit, since I am using Majin Vegeta, I will show y'all that the Princess Pride is like one of the main tools that you are going to need if you're playing singles with this nigga, bro.
I am Vegeta, Prince of
It doesn't
all
say
Saiyans.
it doesn't show it on the symbol screen, right? But go to explanation of controls and you read that shit. It says key recovery speed and resistance to being stunned by attacks increase for 15 seconds. So basically this nigga, he can get hit by key blasts, light attacks, and it's just super armor to him. So like somebody could be hitting you with key blasts or light attacks and you can still do whatever the fuck you want to do. And you can sidestep out of that shit. You can grab them niggas up out of that shit. You can goddamn attack out of that shit, like, and start a clash with that shit. Or you can go straight from your 1x light attack into 1 heavy, your Y, straight into that, bro. Because their light attack's not affecting you, but your heavy punch is gonna interrupt everything, bro. The heavies are the most important things in this game, bro. So that's one of the main reasons why, you know, I like using Majin Vegeta too, because he's more of an in-your-face type of character. And the fact that all his attack strings knock his opponents away, so you're gonna have to use Vanishing Assault to goddamn catch back up to him. Because a lot of his attacks knock the opponent away. So how do you close the distance? You Vanish Assault. So don't let a motherfucker be mad because they can't fight with you, bro. And goddamn, they mad calling you a goddamn button masher and shit like that just because they goddamn can't execute their buttons as fast as you can, bro. Don't let them folks piss you off like that, bro. Because it definitely don't piss me off. It just be some shit that, you know, I read and I listen to and goddamn, you know, shit. I don't take offense to it, but I just be knowing that my playstyle makes you so mad, bro, that you have to send me a message because you can't keep up with the fuck what I'm doing, how I'm playing, with my aggressive playstyle. So I'm gonna do a little demonstration with the computer, show y'all, like, you know, putting all that shit together, how I attack and all that shit. So we gonna goddamn, when we gonna make this a canon fight, probably go with, like, who should we go with? I guess we'll go with Super Saiyan 2. I'm gonna have to go back to what you call it though, and do like a offline match or something, just to cap the video off. Like I said, I appreciate y'all goddamn tuning in, everybody who giving views and likes and just showing support. You know, it's I'm just a regular dude, man. You
If you
feel
take
me?
this
But
fight
I love
serious,
Dragon Ball.
you'll likely win.
And I just want to show like the moments that be
Well,
going on when I
you
be
were the one
playing.
who helped me to grow
Because I feel
stronger,
like
Piccolo.
my moments are unique from
Contestant Team
a lot
Shinhan,
of
do
other
you have
people.
anything to say
Not
about
me
the fight?
being cocky or anything, but I've seen
Goku uses
see how
his
people
full
play.
power.
I've
He'll blow
experienced
this
it just
place
from
to
playing
smithereens.
rank matches and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best
So
shot.
I just wanted to give y'all my 2 cents on how I view the game and my play style. And, you know, I'm sorry I don't put out much videos. It always is weird to me just talking to myself, you feel me? But I'm trying to get better at it, and you know, it's just something that you gotta put yourself in the mindset to do. To just go ahead and, you know what, let me just talk to the people. It's not even that you're talking to yourself, you gotta envision yourself talking to the audience and just take yourself out of it and just imagine you're just in front of a podium just talking to people. So I gotta work on that, but you know, I'm still, hey, the YouTube shorts is working.
I'll give it
And
everything I
that's
got.
showing me that people fucking with my shit, so I'm gonna goddamn try to put out, you know, some more videos or whatever, regular videos, and see how that goes. But I'm gonna show y'all, you know, exactly how I play and breaking down like all the things that I just showed you guys.
I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's finish this.
Forgive my controller, but I'm heavy-handed, so I can't help it. It's the way I play. So if you hear all that clicking and
Quite
shit,
eager
that's
to
just
see
me
how
going
you've been
crazy
training in the
on the
afterlife.
controller.
Eat this. That's not it.
Look, vanishing assault. Boom. Right here back in that shit. Vanishing assault. Nigga, you better get your bitch ass up. Let me make sure this nigga on goddamn. He should be on the toughest difficulty. You can tell, but fuck it. It don't seem like he doing shit. But it's the aggressive playstyle, you feel me? Boom, boom. Chasing that. Boom. Another chase down. Boom.
I am Vegeta, Prince of
Go
all
on your skills. Another thing with on your side steps, it creates staggers. So you could do the same attack back to back just because you don't stagger your attacks with the side step. So you could be like 1x attack, side step forward, and then boom, you hit another
Do you
light
see
attack.
now,
Because if they don't,
Kakarot? I'm number one!
if they don't block or vanish it, like, bro, you can literally just keep resetting your combo, bro, just off of doing that. But yeah, I feel like I talked long enough. Just wanted to put this video out. It's been a long time since I did. Just want to say thank you to everybody that's showing me some support, and I'm gonna try to keep going with this shit, man. You know, I see that a lot of folks fucking with it, and you know, definitely appreciate that, man. So I'm gonna goddamn holla at y'all boys at the next one, man. It's Jay from the A, man. I'm out.